I was just up chilling on the Mirage Island from the last episode when I realized that the nether portal I built up here doesn't actually work. I think that may be due to the fact that it's constructed out of dead shulkers instead of obsidian blocks. Now to rectify this, I'll need to mine probably like 1 million obsidian. Now mining all this obsidian definitely requires a haste 2 beacon, so let's see. How long does it take to mine obsidian with haste 2? Okay, 32 blocks per minute seems fast. So let's see how many minutes. And minutes per hour. Hours per day. Is 28 days a long time? It's clearly going to take way too long for me to mine all that obsidian by hand, so I must do what every young capitalist knows in their heart of hearts and exploit the labor of others for my own personal gain. So let me just gather materials, build a factory, and graciously offer a wither the highly competitive and sought-after position of working for starvation wages. The only thing I have left to grab is snowballs, I think. Oh god, I'll deal with those guys later. This staircase is in the way, so let me just remove this. Let me turn on chunk borders real quick. And I want the portal moved over here for the chunk loader. Let me check the end side of things. Okay, so those islands are too close to this obsidian platform, so I need to do a little bit of spawn proofing so that the wither does not aggro on any of the endermen and just destroy this farm. Yeah, that should be good enough. Now I just need to make the rest of the farm around the obsidian platform. With the end side done, I just need to set up the overworld side of this factory. All that needs to be done here is to set up a snowman to aim at a zombie and throw snowballs, which will be teleported to the end, where they will respawn the obsidian platform and damage the wither, causing it to do its block-breaking attack. With the snowman in place, I need to find a zombie. Like this zombie. It won't let me place a block to trap him in place. What if I block him in and then I just bap him on the head? Nice. Because this machine is going to produce just an insane amount of obsidian, I'm going to build a couple of shulker box packers designed by Borkon as my mass storage solution. I do need to go find some slime balls because I currently have 0. And of course, if it's not one thing, it's another, and it seems that I am also missing the quartz I need to make the comparators and observers for these shulker packers. Hey, small problem. I have noticed that I built this all 1 block too high, so now I have to break it all down and rebuild it. I think I've found a useful way to take out my frustrations. All these golems have absolutely been causing me to lag around my base for quite some time now, and I would really like for them to stop doing that, so this must be done. Just the framing of this makes me feel just a tad evil. Oh my god, there's so many in just this one spot. And to the best of my knowledge, this is the last of the golem army. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. Once again, since I need a bunch of shulker boxes and still don't have a tree farm, you get to see a lovely tree chopping time lapse. With the shulker box loaders finally done, I need to spawn the wither on this platform here so I can target the iron golem back there and hopefully not attack me. Which makes turning this factory on just about the scariest thing I've had to do in this world so far. I've made a little timer here that will allow the snowman to attack the zombie, hopefully after I've fully spawned in the wither. There needs to be a stone cutter in the bottom, and then spawn the wither on top. Place water, and get the heck out of here. And now that the wither spawned in, I gotta get the water back. And now I wait for the timer to go off and snowballs to start coming through the portal. It appears to be working fine. I made a little box in the sky for myself to safely AFK for about 2 days. Hopefully this is far enough away from the wither so that it won't attack me if it escapes and destroys the world while I'm sleeping. It's been like 2 days, and thankfully absolutely nothing went wrong, and I've ended up with almost 15 double chests of shulker boxes full of obsidian, which would take quite a few trips to move with just my inventory, but don't worry, I have a wrinkled brain solution that I will get to just as soon as I fire my employee. Let's hope he doesn't try to kill me. That's a little nerve-wracking. So maybe they've gotten stuck somewhere? I probably messed up the spacing of the powered rails. Let me just give them a little boost past this section. With another powered rail, they shouldn't get stuck anymore. Oh, I love that waterlogged rails exist now. They've managed to get stuck again, but this time I'm pretty sure it isn't my fault. Maybe if I run into it, it'll move. Ah, it's free. And the last of the carts are now all back home. I think this will be the fastest way to unpack them, and as an added bonus, I get to swim in a pool of shulker boxes. Unless I have miscounted, I now have 1,370,304 obsidian blocks. So hopefully I will never need to mine obsidian by hand again. Now, if I can just think of a good way to use this all, then it won't seem like it's just an odd waste of time. So I came to upgrade the storage for the shulker farm, and it's kind of broken right now because there are just so many shulkers spawned in there that no other mobs are spawning in the nether at all. So I need to clear them out and turn the farm off for at least a little bit. Splash potions should make this a little bit easier. Nice. The non-shulker farms are finally working again. And I came up with a cool way to use like 0.8% of the obsidian stores. I will, however, once again need more slime balls. And because I was a little bored, I decided to make a new texture pack for the slimes that make them rainbow. And yes, it makes the slime balls rainbow too. You know, I do feel just a little bad killing the ones that look like me. My new master plan is to build a portal-based gas farm because, like, nothing else in this game actually requires a lot of obsidian. So I don't know why I got so much of it. Why am I underground again? Somehow, every time I build a portal in the nether at like max build height, it shoves me far below the surface of the earth. Since it put me in a mine shaft, I might as well take this time to gather the non-renewable cobwebs. Ah, more spiders. Yes, this is a good stopping point for cobweb gathering. I just need to grab some more scaffolding before I continue. Oh no. Well, I suppose that is one way to get that achievement. I really thought I'd get it fighting to my death or something, but I guess this is fine. I've made it back with the scaffolding and can finally construct the second part of this gas farm. At this point, I have no idea where I'd be without Ianxofour's farms. I've added in more shulker box packers for item storage, and now it's time for the main part of this build, the spawning platforms and portals.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, the whole club was looking right at her. The baggy sweatpants, the Reeboks with the strap. She turned around and gave that big booty a smack. Oh, and then the next thing that you know, no.
Okay, everything should be set up properly, so it should be working. And it seems that it is.
Shawty got real low. Shawty got low. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
After a decent amount of AFKing at this farm, I've ended up with a ton of gunpowder and absolutely way too many gas tiers. Similar to the Obsidian, there's like almost zero use for these things. Though I can finally make some end crystals. Okay, now I can actually make some end crystals. And set up the dragon trap. Respawn the dragon. Fly up to a safe spot, and oh, it gets a lot darker than I remember. The dragon trap is working beautifully. Using this strategy, I can easily kill the dragon 19 times to finally get all of the end gateways unlocked. Yeah, it takes a while for the dragon to actually get caught in the trap, so this will probably take me like 2 hours. But through editing magic, it will take you only a couple of seconds. I don't know if I'd consider this a bug or just a visual glitch, but it does look kinda funky. And that marks the 20th Ender Dragon I've killed in this world, meaning I've fully completed the Circle of Portals. I am kind of annoyed by how uneven this end island is, so I'm going to take some time right now to flatten it all out to the same height as the exit portal. I've gotten a decent amount done, but I do need to repair my tools before continuing. Now that I have fully smoothed over the end island, I can gather the few remaining resources that I need to build my ultimate master plan here in the end. I require crying obsidian for my plan, and the only way that I know how to get some is to barter with piglins. Now, the crying obsidian trade is a relatively uncommon one, so it may take me a long time before I even get any. Oh, well, that's pretty quick, but it was still only one. Well, the RNG kind of ruined that segue, but hey, I can still go to a bastion. So I did remember to bring boats with me so that I can trap the piglin brutes in them so that they don't run up and kill me, and instead they just get stuck in the boats. Oh, there's 2 of them. I should be able to swim out to the ledge fine. Never mind, they jump down after me. Well, I can say honestly that I absolutely did not expect any of that to play out the way that it did. Anyways, I still need to go back and barter with some piglins. Revenge. Now, if you'd all just jump into this gold hole and give me crying obsidian, that'd be great. I don't really get why this one guy keeps shooting me. Okay. A little more gold. Thank you. And yeah, that should be enough crying obsidian. I wonder if this bastion has pig step. If it did, it would be in this chest, right? Oh, sad. Maybe it's in the tower over here. These guys are quite tanky. Oh, let me get out of here. Maybe he'll get stuck in a boat. Or not. No pig step in here. And no pig step in here either. Overall, I'd say it's a successful bastion run because even though I came close to it, I didn't actually die. Now I just need to grab the last remaining blocks for the build. I thought about cooking clay into terracotta, but I think it's a better idea right now to just go and find a mesa. Like this mesa. I'll just take a little off the top and it should be good. If I'm not mistaken, I now have everything that I need. I just have to return to the end. I just want to take a moment to thank you all for making it this far into the video. If you would like to support my efforts in this channel, you can subscribe and drop a comment for a little algorithm boost. I hear giving your audience a goal helps out a ton as well, so if this video gets at least 5 likes, I'll continue making the series. I also have a Patreon, which will be linked down in the description. I also stream on Twitch for a couple hours like every day, so check that out if you want more frequent content. And if I ever get successful enough to hire an editor, maybe I can make more than one of these videos a month, but that is enough self-promo for one video. It is now time to build some friendermen. I love it when an idea that I think is actually interesting ends up looking good in the end. Also, look at him. He's holding my face. I'd like to give a massive shout out to my patrons on Patreon. Because of you all,
my money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. It makes me wanna dribble dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 in a compact, no slack. But luckily the seats go back. I got a knack to relax in my mind, sipping some red wine.